Yeah, Brittany, we are looking at multiple rounds of thunderstorms, one going on now, another coming later tonight. May see a third round tomorrow afternoon, depending on how things play out here. So as we look at the dwindling severe thunderstorm watches, none of southern Wisconsin under a watch right now. Stephenson County got trimmed out of the watch towards the start of this hour. Winnebago, Boone, DeKalb, and Ogle County still under the watch until 1 a.m., but if this follows the trend, we may see this watch end nice and early. You look at ExactTrack radar, we had some thunderstorms brew up pretty quickly over central Wisconsin. These have slowly weakened as they've made their way southward. As you can see, there's a couple that are still firing up in Greene and Rock counties. We'll watch those closely, but so far so good on any additional severe weather, which we did have one warning in Rock County earlier this evening. But right now, no warnings and not seeing any active strong to severe thunderstorms. Those are going on to our northwest, and this is where round number 2 is playing out. Northwestern Wisconsin, far northern Minnesota, seeing the complex of thunderstorms getting its act together. It's starting to form up, and this is going to be round 2 for us, likely to dive in overnight and hit our area around sunrise. Depending on how this plays out, we could see damaging wind gusts and flooding rainfall as the main threats as we go into early tomorrow morning. So here's FutureTrek. This area of thunderstorms exits pretty quickly. Then, as you can see, we're watching what blows up across Minnesota and northern Wisconsin. And then, does that take a track more towards Lake Michigan, or do we see these storms sneak in early tomorrow morning? Here we are at 5:30 in the morning. So far, so good. But as we get deeper in the morning, we may get a round of severe weather by about 8 o'clock at the latest. So, as you can see, complex thunderstorm pattern happening here. We're watching what's going on a good 6-8 hours to our northwest. That'll determine what we get in the morning. Still possible we see damaging wind gusts and heavy rainfall. Then, depending on how that morning round plays out, more likely that we do get it, which would mean spotty non-severe storms in the evening and slightly lower heat. But if those happen to miss us or we don't get much out of that, that would increase the severe and flood threats for us, with the heat index possibly getting to the 100s. So watch Claudia's forecast in the morning. She'll let you know just how those morning storms are playing out, and then we'll have to see how that affects the afternoon. So it's a series of dominoes here as to what's going to go on for our Tuesday. We get out of the stormy pattern. We get out of the heat and humidity in the middle of the week with cooler weather right around 80 degrees. A few showers and storms possible going into the weekend, and then even cooler weather to round out the month of June. High of 77 only by Sunday. In your most accurate 10-day forecast, we heat back up early July, middle to upper 80s, heading closer to the holiday. In the 4-degree guarantee, we're getting closer to a record 637 tonight, Brittany.